Did someone, I put the gift, because your case, okay. So, this is fun.
I wonder if anybody else was there. Oh, there are a few people. 6.
Good. Okay. Please switch the light. Right, so. Next to the. Let's stand up. Oh. Okay. Good morning, everyone. We have a few people in studio. For the ones at home who was wondering if there's people in the studio. Maybe not so many online, but there you are. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's start with a few roll downs. Take a stance with both feet in parallel. You can be on the mat or off the mat. Doesn't really matter. Take a deep breath in. Core stays connected, so belly button to spine. And then chin to chest. Slowly start rolling down. You take deep breath in at the bottom. Stack the spine. Chin to chest. Slowly roll down. Keep your chin tucked in. Roll down as far as you can, and then slowly pull back. Exhale, chin to chest. Slowly roll down. And stay upright. Okay, let's roll the shoulders out. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and roll them all the way. Good. And slowly forward. Good. One more. Okay, reach the arms forward and bring your left hand to the top and hug yourself. And then pull on the back so that you feel that there's a stretch happening. Keep on breathing, deeper the breath, the stretch. Stretch the arms out. Going to swap. Right hand on top. Over. One more. Slowly. Okay, we're working a little bit more on the scapula. So bring the arms forward, and then you're going to reach forward without leaning forward. So you're not leaning forward, the arms reach forward, feel your shoulder blades coming coming around the front, and then bring them back to the normal position. Reaching forward. Back. Forward. Okay, now we're going to retract. So we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep your shoulders down. Deep breath in. Exhale. Pull, squeeze the pencil between the shoulder blades. Pull back, 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 back. And shoulders stay down. Pull back. Back, and release. One more. Pull. Back. Okay, so a combination of the two. You're going to reach forward, shoulder blades are floating forward, and then reach up, squeeze the pencil between your shoulder blades without the back arching. So try to keep yourself in a good long line. Reach forward, out leaning forward, and reach back, out, arching. Reach forward. Shake it up a little bit. Good. We're going to go down towards the mat. So stand on one edge. Okay. So now the first one you have to hold one. Okay. Lowering down. Good. And then walk your hands forward. Bring one knee down, bring the other knee down. And then we're going to lower yourself down towards the mat. All right, so we'll warm up the spine just a little bit with some very slow movements. So we'll do 6. Now stretch the arms forward, the legs go back, keep your core connected, and we're going to squeeze one glute before you lift that leg. So we're lifting opposite arm and leg. Nose close to the mat, as so opposed to your forehead or your chin on the mat. So that is generally a good position, is to bring your nose towards the mat. Okay, deep breath in. On the exhale, lift the right arm, left leg, and slowly lower down. Good. Keep the core connected. Exhale, lift up. Good. Inhale, lower down. Good. Keep looking down at the mat. Lift and lower. Up. Good. You're doing one more each side. Lift and lower. Lift. Good. So if any of the following 2 exercises get too much, you come back to this slower version. Okay. So then we're going to take a deep breath in, lift the arms and the legs just off of the floor. Then you're going to lift up, opposite arm and leg, hovering back to the floor. So this is our start. Just hold it. Lift up and lower. Good. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Good. There's the 4 more. Lift up and lower. Good. And then you're going to do 6 quicker ones. You're going to lift, lift. Make sure that you work in opposition. Lift, and there's 2 more. Good. Stretch out the arms and the legs, and then slowly lower down. Okay. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press up and pull back. Allow your back to go back into a shallow stretch on top first. You take a few deep breaths. And slowly come back onto your foot. Okay. So your hands are under your forehead. They are stacked on top of each other. And ja, met één been op je van je dag. Bending the knees. Your knees are as wide as the mat. Connect your heels. Okay, the head stays down, and then you're going to take a deep breath in. On the exhale, you're going to lift the knees off, so you're going to press them into the mat. Close the legs slightly. Squeeze them as if you want to squeeze them together. Open, and then lower the knees back down. So the legs stay in this position, the bend position, heels together. So we lift up, we squeeze closer. We open as wide as the mat, we lower down. Good. Squeeze the glutes out the hamstrings. Lift, squeeze together, open the legs, lower down, lift, squeeze, open, close, lift, squeeze, open, close. Let's do 3 more. Lift, squeeze, open, close, lift, squeeze, open, close. On the last one, most of the pulses. And we're going to pulse in for 12. 1, 2, squeeze a big ball between the knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lift the legs a little bit higher and then you lower them down. Extend the knees. Good. Hands underneath your shoulders, push it up. And round the back to sit back into the 12. Then we're going to release. Okay. You can decide if you want to do a forearm plank or a full arm, and we're only going to hold it for 10 seconds. So I'm going to be on my forearms. So you can decide, so come onto the knees, whether you will in full arms or forearms. Okay. Connect the core, so pull the belly button into the spine. Make sure that your neck is in a good alignment, in line with your spine. Good. Extend one leg back. Be stable on this leg, strong leg. Then lift the other leg to join. Make sure your pelvis is low. That you know a little bit deeper. Good. And hold. Maybe lower your pelvis a little bit. Yes. Good. Hold. Keep on breathing. Good. Hold it. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower one knee slowly. Lower the other knee. Press up and pull back. Okay. Back on. So I'll give you some different variations of push-ups that you can do. So you can be on all fours with your wrists under your shoulders, knees under hip, and you're going to bend the elbows down towards your knees and lift up. So that's your first option. Or you can bring the arms slightly forward. Bring it forward. When you are in this position, I want you to open your knees, lift the feet, keep them together, lower down and lift up. Or if you're very brave, you can do this full push up. You're in a plank position, lower and lift. But the most important thing, whichever version you choose, is that your elbows are not wider than 45. So if you widen them very slightly, they're not out there. So think about more your elbows going towards your legs. And I'm going to be on my knees. Legs are wide. Okay. And we're going for 10. If you feel 10 is too much, do 5. Excellent one. 10. And that's also good. Okay. Deep breath in to lower down. Exhale. Push up. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your core connected. Keep your body in one long line. That's looking good. Lift. Good. Last 2. 1. Press back. Round the back. Just sit back on the heels. Good. Well done. Good. And slowly come back up. We'll do some side planks. Just see. We'll do both sides. It doesn't really matter which side you start. So again, few options. You can keep your knees on the mat and then lift the hips up. When you do this, try to lift this arm up as well, just to have a little bit of a challenge. Or you can have the legs long, one in front of the other, or if you want to have them both on top of each other, that's fine. So long legs for your side plank. Want your ribs to lift up away from the mat, keep your core connected. Deep breath in, shoulder is under, right over your elbow. Deep breath in, exhale, we lift. Good. If you want to, you can bring this arm up and we hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Stay on this side. We'll do one more. You're doing well. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up. Arm reach. Good. And we breathe. 4, 4. 3, lift up, 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 up. 2, 1. Slowly lower down. 2. Push yourself up. Swing the legs over to the other side. So remember, you can stay with your knees on the mat. And elbow right under the shoulder, ribs up away from the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Let's hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 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 lift. 5. Slowly lower down. Good. We have one more. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Lift the arm. Let's hold. Lift a little higher. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Good. Press up. Let's bring your legs into the mermaid position. If you need some water, please have some. Even if I don't tell you, you want to, please have some. Definitely need some fans or something. Okay. So we're going to bend feeling. Bring one leg forward and yes, there you go. And you can turn a little bit more sideways on your mat so that you can lean over to the side. Okay, so the first one, we're going to lean to the opposite side than your feet. So to your, I always think of it as my closed side. Okay, arms reach long. Exhale, tip over. Just reach, don't bend your elbow in. So I want you to think left, lift up and over. Don't relax in the top side. Up, arms to the diagonal, and on your foot, and then to the other side. Okay, now you can stay with the previous one, or you can bend the elbow. So I'm going to step over, reach. I still want you to go up, 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 and then over slightly. Arms stay strong. Keep breathing. And now we will add a rotation. So lean over. Okay. Bring the top arm, rotate. Over. Then widen your hands as wide as the mat. Just stay like this for a moment and extend the back. You're looking up slightly, you're not overextending the neck. Good. So as far as your body allows you. Good. Bring your back hand slightly towards the middle of the mat so that you Just have a good stable base. You lift the top arm up and then you come back. Okay, and then we reach over to the other side of counter stretch. We will do one more like that with the rotation. Over, top arm rotate. Use your spine to rotate. Hands are down, as wide as the mat. Extend the back, looking up. Keep your shoulders down. So they're not creeping up towards your ears. Backhand towards the middle. And then you lift the top arm and you stretch over. And let's swap the legs around. Okay, draw both the thumbs down towards the mat. They might or might not get towards to the mat all the way. Might also differ from day to day, depending how tight you are. Okay, so we're first leaning away from the feet. Onto diagonal, make sure your shoulders are down. Lean over, not bending the elbow. Lift the top arm up and over. And then reach back up, lift, and on your foot, just in the mat next to you. Okay. Terry, go to the mirror side first. Okay. Otherwise, you won't have that much range. So you're going away from the feet, other side, Terry. Yes, there you go. And then you can bend the elbow and go over. Yes, there you go. You don't have as much range if you go towards the foot. Lift. Good. And now land on your foot, reach over. Still lifting the ribs up. Good. And reach over. And now we rotate. So rotate your spine, push the arm down. Hands as wide as the mat. So if you have to move the back hand slightly, do that. Keep your core connected and then extend your spine. My shoulders go all the way into my thighs and my hamstrings will stay tight. Depending on where your body is tight, you want to do it differently. You can over the back. Thoracic spine. You try and extend a little bit more without looking up that much. So you use your thoracic spine to extend. Bring the hand to the middle, lift it up, and then we come back to center. And on the foot, and we reach over, lift the ribs up. Good. And then one more rotation. Over to the side, arm comes around as you rotate the spine. Hands as wide as the mat. Make sure that the weight on both arms are in. Then you're going to extend the spine, lift up. Are you breathing? Shoulders down. Backhand come closer towards the middle. Lift the arm and back to the center. And one more last counter stretch. Hand on your foot. And reach. Slowly release. Okay. Extend back onto your front. We're going to do an elbow plank to a pike. So it's not a huge movement, but you're going to be in a plank. And then you're going to almost bring your ears towards your biceps. So you're just going to lift. And then bring it back down. Okay, we'll do 6 of those and then we'll rest. Okay? So be very controlled in your movement. Don't use momentum. Use your abdominals to lift you up. Linda, jy kan weer kwyt hou as jy wil strek van die down dog. Okay, planking. Then we lift the hips up to the ceiling, bring the head in between the arms. And go back forward. Good. Lift up and lower down into your plank. Good. Lift up. When you go down, make sure that you're in one long line. The pelvis is not dropping. Good. And lower down. Good. Yeah, that looks good. Lifting up. Lower down. Good. We lift the hips up. And we go back to our plank. Let's do one more. Lifting up. Good. And we go into the plank. Hold the plank. Good. And then lower one knee, lower down. Good. Well done. Okay. Let's turn around and we'll just work the posterior chain a little bit. Also, let's start with the shorter lever one. So your hands can be either fingers towards you, if your wrists allow you to do that. I prefer with my hands out to the side. Your base of your hand on the mat, and then your fingers are off the mat. Feet are on the mat, and we're going to lift the hips up. So working through your posterior chain, and I want you to squeeze the glutes. So take a deep breath in, open the chest up, shoulders are down, deep breath in, exhale, lift up. Where your body allows you. You squeeze the glutes, and then slowly lower down. Good, let's do two, deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Good. Slowly lower down. Keep your gaze forward. So with the full one, the head goes slightly back, but this option, your head stays forward. Breathing. Exhale, lift. Good. Okay, so you can either stay with this option, or you can lengthen the legs. And we're going to lift the pelvis onto the mat. So lifting, point the toes, and we lift. So now your head can be slightly back, just in line with your spine. Don't let it hang all the way back. Good. And lower down. We're doing 3 more. Deep breath in. You can always go back to the first option if you need to. Slowly lower down. Good. In. Exhale. Lift. And one more. Hang in there. Deep breath in. Exhale. We lift. Hold. Lift up a little bit higher. Keep the core connected. And then slowly lower down. Good. Let's stretch the spine forward. Widen your feet as wide as the mat. And flex the feet. Arms up in line with the shoulders. Shoulders are down. You go. Feet up. Exhale, we reach forward. Inhale, you can hold it. Or see if you can reach a little bit further forward. And then on the exhale, we roll up. Slack the spine. Good. Shoulders down. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, we reach forward. Inhale, a little bit further forward. And then exhale, we reach. Lengthen the spine up to the ceiling. Keep flexing through the feet. Exhale. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward, rounding the back. Inhale. Exhale, pull up. One. We're going to relax into the stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach a little bit further forward. Let your hands come down towards the legs. Either the shins, the ankles, the toes, wherever you can reach, just place the hands down. And then breathe a few times. In and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Looking good. Let's take this time to stretch a little bit. And one more deep breath in. Lift the arms. On the exhale, we pull up. We stack the spine. One vertebra. Yeah, my side legs do. Also, okay, bend the knees. Okay, and we're going to roll down all the way onto the mat. Breathe in. Roll down. Good. The knees stay bent. Okay, your feet are as wide as your sit bones. And start with the hands next to you. And we're going to go up into a chest lift or ab breath. We're not supporting the neck. So if you need to support your neck, please just put one hand and then the other on top of it behind your head. Otherwise, we'll just do a few with up. So keep your core connected, pull your belly button into your spine, pull the pelvic floor up to the navel. Good. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, nod your chin to your chest and slowly pull up. Good. And then on the inhale, lower down. The fingers reach to the feet. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin, curl up. Eyes on the belly button. Good. And slowly lower down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Reach with the arms. And slowly lower down. Good. Lift it two more. Curl up. Lower down. And one more. Place one hand behind the head, and then the other hand goes on top of that hand. So we're not interlacing the fingers. You want to avoid pulling on the neck. Okay, keep your ankle connected. Float one leg up, float the other leg up. So make sure that your spine stays in a neutral position. Or if you feel that your back is arching, press your lower back into the mat, into your in-breath. Squeeze the knees together, deep breath in. Exhale, pull up. Stay up. You lower both legs. Tap, mat, lift up. Lower the chest. Good. We pull up. Lower the legs. Lift. Lower the chest. Good. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, pull. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the chest. Good. Inhale. Exhale, the chest lift. Inhale to pull. Exhale, lower the legs. Tap the mat. Lift it up. And then lower down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, pull up. Squeeze the knees together. And lower the legs. Lift up. And then lower the chest. Pull up. Lower. Lift. And lower the chest. Last one. Lift the chest. Hold. Lower the legs. Lift up. And slowly lower down. Good. Bringing your knees into your chest. Slightly rock side to side. Good. Well done. Let's work a little bit more into the abs. And a little bit into the obliques. Straighten your legs. We're going to lift the chest up. And then one leg will come up to 90-90. Hands behind the feet. Again, not interlaced, one hand on top of the other. Lengthen both legs. Keep your ribs down, keep your spine in neutral. Okay, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, fill the chest up. Lift your left leg to 90-90. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, we lift the other leg. Lift the chest. Lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lift up. Lift. Lift. Keep the elbows wide. Keep lifting. Good, lower down. Lift up. And lower. We'll be doing 4 more. And lower. No tension on the neck. You're lifting with the abs, not the arms. To lift the head up. Good, last 2. Last 1. Good. Okay, then stretch the arms out. And stretch the legs, so stretch the abdominals out. So in, I want you to stretch as if I'm pulling your hands and your feet. Good, and then slowly release the exhale. Let's do 1 more. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, and slowly release. Okay, let's bend the knees. Okay, and we're going to work the obliques, so we'll do a crisscross. En dan jy kan nog net jou okay. So hands behind the head, again one hand on top of the other, fingers not interlaced. Lift your elbows up. When you look to the corner of your eye, you need to see your elbows, and this is how wide they should stay. Okay. Always connected. Imprint your spine. Lift one leg up, lift the other leg up, then pull up your leg. Lengthen your left leg, keep the toes high, and then rotate towards your right leg. The pelvis stays still, the elbows wide, then you bring it back to the center. Other side, open the elbows. Don't let your elbow go to your knee. Your shoulder is going to your knee, and back to the center, and rotate. And back. Keep the pelvis still. Keep the rocking in the pelvis. Keep your core connected. Rotate. Center. Rotate. Center. Rotate. Center. Elbows wide, elbows wide. Good. Reach up to 4. 1 to each side. Good. Bring the knees into the chest, bring it down, and slightly up from side to side. And now one foot, now the other foot. We're going into a bridge series. So we're going to lift the spine as one unit and we'll pull the spine down. The feet are away from your buttocks so that they're not quite under the knees. You don't want to jam the knees in. And take a deep breath in. As one unit, lift the pelvis off of the mat, lift the spine off of the mat. Squeeze the glutes. Okay, take a deep breath in at the top. Exhale, slowly lower down. Make sure your feet are completely planted into the mat. Toes, ball, heel. Good. Again, we lift up, exhale. Squeeze the glutes forward, connected. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll down. Just 2 more. Lift up 1 unit. Squeeze the glutes, keep the core connected. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll down. 1 vertebrae. We're going to lift up. Keep the hips up. Good. And now I want you to squeeze the glutes and then squeeze your pelvis up to the ceiling by a centimeter. So squeeze the glutes and lift. And lift. So you almost don't even lower. You just keep on squeezing and lift. 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 Another 8, 7, 5. Squeeze the glutes. Good. And lift. Squeeze. Squeeze. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and then slowly lower down. Good. Let's stretch out the hamstrings. When you'll do the scissor, you do that. Very slow scissor. So go up the head, float one leg up, float the other leg up, extend the legs to the ceiling. Grab hold of your leg at your thigh or below your knee, at the calf or below your knee joint, just not on your knee joint. Okay, lower one leg down towards the floor. Good. So now we're going to pulse for 2, but we're going to pulse in once, flex the foot, pulse in 2. Good, swap. Pulse in 1 point, pulse in 2, flex, swap. Point, flex, swap. Point, flex, swap. Point, flex, swap. Point, flex, swap. One more on each side, point, flex, swap. Point, flex. Both legs up, bend the knees, lower the chest down, rock from side to side. Lower one foot, lower the other foot. Just open your feet as wide as the mat. Okay, arms up out to the side, palms facing up to the ceiling, and then let your knees drop to one side. Keep your shoulders on the mat and try to relax your legs as much as you can to release the back, the thighs, maybe the glutes. And slowly bring it back to the center. Moves over to the other side. Keep on breathing, stretching out, breathing out. Good, one more. Bring the knees of the legs back to the center. Connect the soles of your feet and let your legs will open. And then in this position of your legs from side to side. So one knee will go close to the floor and then the other. Back to the center and then you lift both knees and lower. So it's flying a little butterfly. Reach the arms above your head. Stretching your arms. Okay, stretch your legs out. Then grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand and then pull yourself over to the right. Pull the left arm across so that you feel the stretch on the side. Back to the center. Left wrist, left hand on the right wrist and pull over to the side till you're leaning over to the side by lying down. And back to the center. And slowly start rolling up, lift the arms, lift the head, shoulders, chest, lift up. Good. And down. Bend the leg, reach the arms up to the ceiling, inhale. Good, and exhale down. Up. Exhale down. Good. And that's our session for today. Well done. Good. At home, have a nice day. We'll see you again on Monday for a live class. Bye. Keep well.